I'm Tilda.
I'm Philippa.
I'm Claire, and we are
Thundermother from Sweden. And you're watching Toazted.
We're rolling. Welcome to Groningen.
Thank you.
Thanks, good to be here.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Actually, I was wondering, how did you get here? Are you on a bus or did you fly or?
Airplane.
We did a lot of airplanes and buses and taxis, and we're finally here.
Is this the first gig of the year for you girls?
It is. Yes.
Are you still a bit rusty or did you train over the...
We've a lot of Christmas fingers and voices on us, so yeah, rusty might be one word. But
So you didn't sit still, you did a lot. I mean, you had like a solo EP and a presentation and stuff.
it's been busy. It's been really, really busy. But
So
it's
how can you combine this whole solo thing with the band? I mean, it must be like, because I mean, you know, you girls are really busy, right?
yeah, it's quite hard, like, but I do as much as I can. So it's just juggling everything to make sure that I do work 7 days a week.
Yeah, for all those who don't know you girls yet, 2 albums up, which is not bad. I think it's the first album from 2014, second album 2015. Geez, that's you girls are really productive.
We are. And hopefully this year we'll release a third album.
That's why I was asking this. Is there a third album? Is it already done? Did you already record it? And
No, it's not done. We're still in the writing process, really. So we'll see if we have time and all to go into the studio.
because I read in some reviews that you have a lot of time to write your first album, to produce it and to record it, and then when it's a success, you have to tour and you have to play everywhere, and of course you girls play it everywhere. You don't have any time to write music for your second album, and then suddenly, because you are successful, you have like 2 weeks to record and write your second album. To be honest, I think the second album was actually better than the first.
I think it's probably as well because we all recorded it in the one place, the second one. The first one wasn't actually recorded in, it was 4 different studios. Some of us weren't even in the country, so I think there was a bit more of a professional approach for the second one. So
Who did the production? Because I think it's killer.
the guy who we recorded it with in Stockholm helped, and then we produced it as a band as well. It's just keeping a classic sound and, like, you know, just not veering too away from the classic roots. So that's the production helps in that respect.
Yeah, you did. Well, more power to you, because I think it's really, really, really good. Hey, of course you're a Swedish band. How did you get this fantastic Irish accent?
Well, I'm Irish. Oh. Yeah. Everybody
Oh,
thinks
really?
I'm Swedish. No, we have an Italian in the band as well, George.
My next question, how did you girls get together? Because it's an international group.
We love this question. So the 3 Swedes, Tilda and Philippa and Linda, they all kind of knew each other from growing up and from school. And then Georgia moved to Sweden like just over 5 years ago to pursue music for her love of music, and met Philippa at an after party. So the two of them hooked up and started Thundermother afresh from that scenario. And then they found me on YouTube. So I was living in the UK at the time and needed a singer. And Philippa was looking for a specific type of like whiskey voice, so to say. And so YouTube was where they got me then.
So actually you got this mail from a girl from Sweden through your YouTube channel, asking you a phone call even, like, so you want to leave everything behind and go to Sweden, and you said yes.
Well, I actually said I wasn't able to at the beginning because I had a lot of music commitments, and so I was like, God, I really can't make it over. It was like in 3.5 weeks was the first show.
Because it wasn't just one, it was also a special show, right? This wasn't a normal, your everyday show.
Well, that was what I didn't know until the end of the conversation. And Philippa decided to tell me, well, look, have a think about it. We'll fly you over. We'll get you in the day before. It's just because we're opening up for Motörhead at Metal Town Festival. And I was like, Okay, sign me up. I'll be
Changes
there.
everything.
That kind of changes. In no
So you had like 3 weeks to learn everything, and
yeah. We were all in the same boat. There was
Yeah.
no album it was written, but it wasn't. There was only a few songs recorded, so it was
Yeah.
mostly Philip singing down the phone with the guitar,
Yeah.
and it was mental, but.
School.
so how did you get this gig? You didn't have, I mean, you almost no songs, you had no album yet, and yet you were asked to open for Motörhead.
Yeah, I mean that was great. I don't really know, Philippa.
how did you get it?
Philippa, how did we get Metal Town?
Take a seat, come.
Come
You
here
have to join.
and tell that story. Because we were.
Okay, so how did you get this opener for Motörhead?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Can't swear.
You can swear as much as you like here.
Okay. Georgia, can you come here?
Oh my god.
How did we get the Motörhead show,
Metal Town.
Meltdown? Yeah. Yeah, our management at the time was Millencolin.
No shit.
Yeah, so Matthias and Larsson.
Oh,
They're yeah, so
Awesome.
they have contacts apparently.
But of course, I mean, I did a couple of interviews with Motörhead myself, and Lemmy could be an incredible pain in the ass, and he was very honest when it was concerning music, and apparently he was a fan of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got
Yeah,
to meet-
he
you got to
actually.
meet him as well.
Yeah, no. He was actually unfortunately ill, so Mickey D had came down. I'm not sure if Phil was there himself, but no, Lemmy was a big fan, and he had said to Victor, a friend of ours who kind of was their PA, that he wanted to take us on tour, and he thinks we're great, and he used to listen to us. They used to listen to us on
The
tour,
tour
didn't
bus,
they?
yeah.
So it's a great shame and a great loss, you know. But we can do nothing about that now, and heaven has him instead.
we were opening, but he got sick.
Oh, he didn't play the show at all. Oh,
No.
They canceled the day before.
Yeah.
so you never saw Motörhead?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
So that was so like almost.
Yeah.
But did they get to see you? They did.
Mickey had come down, the drummer, and I'm not
Mickey
sure
D.
if Phil had come down himself, Phil Campbell, but
Because
But
Mickey
we played
D
with him
was
before.
there, and because he did a guest performance with was it Europe, I think.
Nordic Beast.
Nordic
no, that was a
Beast.
different thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, Metal Town. He played with Europe,
No
and he played Ace of Spades because Lemmy for all the Motörhead fans who came. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Europe playing Ace of Spades. I have to really think about that for a second. But was it intense, or was it like lots of flaming organs?
It was really intense. It was the success of the festival, everyone said. I was in the bar, so I missed it. Sorry.
Good party festival, actually.
Yeah,
Metal
we
Town.
had a few beers those days.
Oh my god, yeah. I lost like earplugs for 4,000 kroner that festival.
Yeah.
When we were DJing, me and Linda in the DJ booth. Oh man.
Hey, more and more about your music, because I mean, the time flies. Hey, it's just a tease video. Has over 300,000 views now, which is fantastic, of course. I love the video. Who did it, and where did you record it, and why actually this song?
This song because we love it and we really like the outcome of it, and that it really shows us, you know, and what we are. And
Is it actually a bar where you go? I mean, is this actually a bar where normally you would hang
I
out?
think George has
Yeah.
gone to it a few times because it's in
it's
Gothenburg,
in Gothenburg, yeah.
and that's where Georgia used to live. So I think she had been a few times.
Kids go there and play pool and stuff. Yeah.
That's why I ask.
Yeah, and it's a rock club, so
Yeah.
it made sense. Yeah.
I love the sound again. I mean, I think the production is really, really good. Hey, you toured with Danko Jones, I heard. I mean, how did that happen? Again, management or?
No, that was actually because Danko is a great friend of the other guitarist, Georgia. Because she do like graphic design, so she did Danko Jones logo and stuff, and T-shirts and stuff.
you did.
Yeah, so she's hired by Danko. So, and he was like big, huge Thundermother fan all the time. He supported us.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now, come to think of it, the logos do look a little alike, I must say.
Highlight of my life when Danko Jones calls and invites us to dinner. And he like we paid, order what you want, and like and I'm like, okay, bloodshots and beer, and then Danko's like, water.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a thing. I mean, if you listen to his music, you don't know who he is. You expect this like tall guy coming in, muscular and strong and having big opinion, and you meet him and he's like this big and really nice.
Yeah, so nice, and you know the opposite on
what you would
smart, you know, and then like crazy on stage.
He is very crazy on stage. Hey, you play with Turbo Negro as well, I hear. Is that true?
Yeah, that was in Metaltown as well, wasn't it? I think.
And on the
On the close-up.
Yeah.
This is actually the first time that an unsigned band was playing on that gig, right?
Yeah.
How did you get that gig? I mean, this is like
Yeah. It's all about the contact.
Contacts and drinks, man.
you can have shitloads of contacts, but if you don't have,
As well, like, you know, I think it's interesting in this industry to have the all-female kind of lineup too, as well.
but I mean, come on, if you don't crank a tune, I mean, if you can't carry a tune in a bucket, people will just laugh at you, you know.
But I think the interest was there, and because people started to see, and you know, Airborne have said a few good things, Lemmy had said a few good things, so I think the interest was there, and then of course it goes in our favour. You know, it looks good on
It's
festivals.
true though. The quotes from all the huge acts we used in our on our homepage, of course.
Yeah.
We want to
Couldn't find anything on the homepage. Actually, I'm sorry about it.
Not anymore. 'Cause it's-
Oh, not
There's
anymore.
like 2 gigs. There's like, this is the homepage. This gig was 2 years ago. This one is tomorrow.
Yeah, since we got a manager, the homepage went away. We handled it before; it was working.
Talk to him about that.
We'll send some complaints there, but no. Hey, let me see. Oh, you're going to play Wacken, I hear. Is that already news? Is that already confirmed?
Oh yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah.
It has been.
Stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can say the stage. Can we do that?
I don't know.
Beer stage.
It's been a kind of like one of the bucket list ticks now that's gonna happen. So that's pretty sweet, I think.
Hey, thanks so much for your time. Looking forward to the show, and I hope to see you girls soon back in Holland or anywhere else in the mainland
Yeah,
Europe.
well, I think we should hopefully get some bookings in Holland due to the Nick and Simon thing, and then because a lot of people in Holland were like, "When are you girls coming?" So this we were able to tell them, but you know we need to have something else booked. Hopefully, so.
Maybe not with Nick and Simon.
I like that, Nick and Simon.
Simon.
Nick and Simon.
Like Swedish, Nick och Simon.
Nick och Simon.
They are actually Swedish. A lot of people don't know this.
No, they aren't.
No, they're from up north in Holland, you know. It's like in Holland we have Amsterdam, which is the center of civilization. Everything up north, we call Scandinavia, and everything in the south we call Belgium. So,
I see.
I'm just kidding.
And where are we right now? We're like, okay.
That's why I asked, did you drive here?
Yeah.